رَبِّكُمْ. Those were your assumptions that you made about your master. أَرْضَاكُمْ. They got you thrown off the cliff. You see, your assumptions, your attitudes, your baseless assumptions, your assumptions without revelation that you made up yourselves, your own philosophy of God, that's the one that got you thrown off the cliff. This is the same arda that the guy that looked from Jannah to his friend in Jahannam said, إِن كِتَّ لَتُرْدِينَ أَرْضَ يُرْدِي أَرْضَاكُمْ فَأَصْبَحْتُم مِّنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Then you became from those who have lost. You transformed into a loser. Isbah in Arabic is the morning because it transforms into the next day. It transforms the night. Asbaha, the morning, the word subh, because it's a kind of transformation. Kana, to be. Asbaha, to become. When somebody says, I became a teacher, they're talking about a transformation. And the benefit of that word here, as opposed to saying, فَكُنْتُم مِّنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ, saying, فَأَصْبَحْتُم مِّنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ, means you weren't losers to begin with. You became that. You had the opportunity. But you couldn't let your philosophies and your assumptions about Allah go. You wouldn't let the revelation of Allah clean out your head to get rid of that stuff and replace it with what should be there. So then, you were transformed into a loser. فَإِنْ يَصْبِرُوا. Then if they were just, فَإِنْ يَصْبِرُوا فَالنَّارُ مَثْوًى لَهُمْ. Then even if they're going to be patient, what good is patience then? The fire is going to be there generation after generation for them. They're going to be there for eons. وَإِنْ يَسْتَعْتِبُوا فَمَا هُمْ مِنَ الْمُعْتَبِينَ. عَتِبَ in Arabic, or عَتَبَ عَلَى فُلَانٍ, is to actually, like عَتَبَ ذَكَّرَهُ بِمَا كَرِيهَهُ. To tell someone what they've done wrong. To tell someone what they've done wrong. So like mu'atabatul ikhwan khayrun min faqdihim, right? So to tell your brother, your friend, look, you did this wrong, you shouldn't have done this. I'm your brother, I'm not yelling at you or anything, but the way you talked to him wasn't right. It's better to correct your brother is better than losing them. To correct your friend, even though nobody likes to be corrected, let's be honest. Nobody likes to be told that they're wrong. But there's an Arabic expression I'm referring to correct your friend is better than losing your friend. So just take the pill and just talk to them about the bad thing they've done. Anyhow, in yasta'tabu, if they just want to get a little bit of an excuse, they request that their crimes are not, first of all, held against them or brought up. فَمَا هُمْ مِنَ الْمُعْتَبِينَ. They're not going to be from those who are not reprimanded or who are not given any excuse. Who are given any excuse. وَقَيَّضْنَا لَهُمْ. Qayyad, a new word so far in the Mus'haf. قَاضَ الْفَرْخُ قِشْرَةَ الْبِيضَ. This qayyada is used, or qada is used when a chick breaks out of the egg shell. When it comes out. Okay? So it comes, فَتَحَهَا وَخَرَجَ مِنْهَا لِلْحَيَاةِ. It opened it and it came out of it for life. And qayyada, hayya, to prepare someone for something. Like the egg, coming out of the egg, got the muscles of the chick going so it can actually move. It was its first exercise. It has to do it. It's part of its life. If it's opened for it, it's actually harmful for the bird. Now, qayyada is actually also used to hatch something, or to prepare something, to assign something for a task, to work, put something to work. Allah is saying, قَيَّضْنَا لَهُمْ قُرَنَا. And for these people that are burning in hellfire, we had actually hatched for them, and we had prepared for them, and instituted for them certain constant companions. Qurana, from qarin. Qarina, to be joined. To be joined. Muqarraneen, we saw before, chains that are one link after the other after the other. When prisoners are chained together, they're called muqarraneen. Then you get qurana here. So there's a shaitan. Just like the angels on either side are constantly documenting, just like Allah has certain angels that are hafadha, yursil alaykum hafadha, guardian angels. Just like that, Allah has also assigned, Allah has also allowed for the existence of a shaitan for each and every one of us called our qareen. Guys always linked to us. This dude has spent his entire life with us. And this guy is the one that knows your weaknesses. He knows what your temptations are. He knows when you falter. What is it that makes you lose your cool? What is it that makes you give in to your lust? What is it that makes you eat or consume the wrong thing? What are your points of weakness? He knows them. And when He finds the opportunity, He pushes you and He pushes you and He pushes you, and He beautifies your evil deeds to you. فَزَيَّنُوا They beautified for him those associates, those shayateen, those private shayateen for each and every one of us. فَزَيَّنُوا لَهُم مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُم. They beautified for them whatever was ahead of them and whatever was behind them. What does that mean? They beautified their future for them. مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ. And the temptations that are right in front of me. Oh my God, how can I resist? The sequel just came out. How are you not going to go? If you don't go, سَتُصْبِحُ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. You'll miss out. You have to go. You ever seen young youth especially, they're begging their parents to go to a concert or to go to a party. They're like they're gonna die if they don't get to go. That's the qareen behind them, doing a number on them. Your life is over if you don't get to do this. And they fall right into it. And the parents try to tell them, your life won't be over. You'll get over it. No, I won't. My life is over. It's awesome. The over-dramatic, obsession with something, that comes from a qareen. He beautifies certain things that are right in front of you. And then وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ. And what is behind them? In other words, he beautifies your track record. He beautifies your track record. In other words, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not that bad. Looking back, I don't have much to worry about. This guy next to me is crying in prayer, asking Allah to forgive him. He must have been really messed up. I'm alright. So I say astaghfirullah with a smile on my face. Astaghfirullah. Knowing that I'm already forgiven, I'm just fulfilling a formality really. He beautifies your past to you. So you don't have to worry about it. Because if you worry about your past, you'll make istighfar. If you don't worry about your past, what do you have to ask forgiveness for? So, وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ وَحَقَّ عَلَيْهِمُ الْقَوْلِ. And then the word manifested on them, the verdict of Allah became deserving on them. On who? فِي أُمَمٍ قَدْ خَلَتْ. In nations, in many nations that have already come and gone. مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ. Way before them, that belong to the jinn and human beings. So those qurana, those qareen, every qareen that was assigned to every one of them, when their mission is over, when the guy's life ends, then the verdict of Allah doesn't just come on the human being, it also comes on that qareen. They're both going to be dragged into hell. You know when this is going to be explained fully? Surah Qaf. Surah Qaf. In the 50th surah of the Quran, there's going to be a conversation between us and our personal shaitan, the qareen. On Judgment Day. What's that conversation between us and him? And he's going to talk to us and we're going to talk to him. Because we're going to meet him. We're going to meet that enemy, that personal enemy of ours. Adam alayhi salam's personal enemy was ash-shaytan. This is his personal enemy. And these minions of his, these workers of his, he's assigned each one of them, each human being a personal shaitan. That's just his mission. So, مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا خَاسِرِينَ. No doubt these people had been losers. They had been those put in loss, bankrupt.